The end of Kanye.
So Kanye West has always been what I would call a polarizing figure, meaning some people hate him and other people love him. And depending on the exact era you're talking about, you can have...
I ain't gonna lie, chat. Kanye's always been good, but I never been like a Kanye fan or a Kanye stan. You know, niggas will. He made graduation. He made but that addiction song. What's your addiction? Is it money? Is it girls? Is it weed? I've been conflicted. Not about one, but two, but all three. That shit hard. No cap. That's probably top 5 favorite songs of all time. It's up there. Not top 5. I was dragging it a little bit, but it's up there for my favorites right now.
Different
That shit
people
hard
on
as
either
fuck.
side. But recently Kanye has been saying and doing things so crazy that even his biggest stans have denounced him, burned their merchandise, and even had to admit that they can no longer hang their hat on the fact that he once made legendary music. It's no secret that Kanye has always been a wild card.
George Bush doesn't care about black people.
But that was also one of the main reasons he was so loved by so many people. His I don't give a damn attitude was refreshing to see from a celebrity, and for him, attention was so obviously a drug that he desired his entire life.
Yo, Taylor, I'm really happy for you. I'm gonna let you finish. But Beyonce had one of the best videos of all time.
Now, there are many people who believe that Kanye's mother Donda was the one who would keep him in line.
Got a lot of confidence. Come off a little arrogant even though you're humble and everything. But it'd be important to remember that the giant looks in the mirror and sees nothing.
But at this point, she has been gone for almost 20 years. May she rest in peace. And we've seen all kinds of versions of this man since then. But in the last couple of years in particular, he's gone from like, oh, that's my boy, even though he says some out-of-pocket conspiracy shit from time to time, to being completely indefensible. We all know that Kanye likes to take to Twitter to get his rants off, and so he went on there and straight up started saying that he loves Hitler. He says that Adolf was dripped out. He straight up called himself a Nazi, and continued his very public disdain for Jewish people.
We know I can't say that. It was a Jewish doctor.
He also took time to show his admiration for P. Diddy of all people, and he would even beg Trump to pardon the fucking creep, and also say that he is a great father to his kids, alluding to the idea that he wishes Sean Combs was his father. And Kanye would even release a hoodie to commemorate the video where P. Diddy whoops Cassie's ass in the hallway of that hotel that looks just like the one she was wearing that day, literally profiting off of a traumatic, horrible situation in the process. Like, this is a man who has 2 daughters.
What be going through Kanye's mind? Actually, I want to sit down and just watch a video about what goes through Kanye's mind. Like a whole 10-minute video of just constantly think of Kanye's just thoughts. Like, how does it transition? How does it move? How does it, like, how does it happen? Because, like, that's not normal, right? You see someone get whooped. You see a girl get whooped. And your first thought is make a hoodie based off what she was wearing. That's crazy, bro. That's insane. That's actually insane.
Saying that this sick sack of shit, who abused countless women and men in every way possible, should not only be liberated, but celebrated. I mean, just a couple of years ago, he was saying that Puff was a Fed.
But as far as Meek Mills, Puff Daddy, whoever, none of these niggas, all you fake hard niggas, fuck you. Hold on. Okay. All you fake hard niggas, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck because you can't shoot nobody anyway. And the reason why you got talk is because you did a deal, you fucking Fed. Because part of the deal for you to be a do all that and get out of jail is that you promise that you're gonna go pull my co-car. So y'all niggas shut the fuck up about me.
So it's like you never really know what might slip out of Kanye's mouth. Oh yeah, he also took time to defend R. Kelly, saying that his beyond creepy marriage to Aaliyah when he was 27 and she was 15 was totally alright. Now in one of his final moves, he would post up a t-shirt with an anti-Jewish symbol, I'm sure you guys can guess what it is, onto his website and sell it for $20 a pop. This is where shit really gets crazy, because he had promoted this website the same day during the Super Bowl.
So what's up, guys? I spent like all the money for the commercial on these new teeth. So once again, I had to shoot it on the iPhone.
Brain fart? What the fuck?
Go to Yeezy.com.
So basically, hundreds of millions of people saw an ad for a Nazi t-shirt. What Kanye did was the old bait and switch, because when the ad originally aired, the site had normal clothing on it, but after the ad aired, he made it to where this was the only item available, with the SKU being labeled HH, which many people now infer to mean hail, well, you know who. That all tells me that this was his plan the entire time. He so clearly loves playing the card where he tries to draw up controversy to promote his latest work. In this case, it seems to be an AI album that he's releasing called Bully. But the thing is, over time he's had to do and say crazier and crazier shit to garner the same amount of attention. And now this once billionaire who had the world in his hands has become the boy who cried wolf. Like honestly, no one gives a fuck, dude. Like even your biggest fans are ashamed of this shit. They can no longer twist and turn the narrative enough to even try and defend it. I mean, when you got the Kanye Reddit saying that Kim was right to keep the family away, that's how you know he's almost completely lost them. Like, they're burning their Kanye shit. And I just don't get, why ruin your legacy to spew conspiracy theory and nonsense? This was one of the most influential people on the planet. He was becoming infinitely powerful with his clothing line, and his music, and his shoes.
I lie, chat. I know Kanye said a lot of crazy shit, but I'm still not throwing these hoes away. I promise you. If anything, buy me a new pair, because look at these hoes. These hoes are fucked. Now, Kanye is a crazy nigga. I'm not defending Kanye no way, shape, or form. I don't like that. You see the shit that nigga posted porn on Twitter? Lana Rhodes. Talking about song. This is my favorite video song. But look, these hoes is comfortable as fuck. OD. Dumb comfortable. And I ain't gonna lie, I might actually buy me more pair. I need me another pair because this hoe has been through it. That insane. It's seen a lot of shit. I need me a new pair. Or if there's another or y'all can put me on some brands. Them Balenciaga ones are hard. I might have to cop those, I ain't gonna lie. Or them Goodfellow ones. But Yeezy, I can't switch up on the Yeezy slides. Yeezy slides are on my sweethearts, on my day ones. Like,
he's getting all this influence and all this wealth, and then you just throw it all down the drain. It just makes you look like an out-of-control dumbass. And the funniest part to me was while saying all this diabolical shit for days at a time on Twitter, Elon Musk had absolutely no problem. He didn't suspend the account. I would actually argue that he was boosting up these tweets because he knows more and more people will come over to Twitter to see the crash out, and he wouldn't take any action at all until Kanye straight up started posting hardcore adult videos right onto the timeline for his millions of followers to see. And that's when Kanye's account went from being limited to being deleted altogether. And thankfully Shopify also removed his store after around a day, and likely he will not receive any profits from the sale of that shirt. I mean, don't get it twisted, guys. All this shit from the adult content to defending P. Diddy to the blatant racism is not shit that should be spread on this scale by someone with the influence of Kanye. I'm just not surprised at all that Elon would let all this other shit slide because he most likely agrees with a lot of it. But hey, I guess corn is where he draws the line. It's been no secret that Kanye has an addiction to adult videos. He has talked about it on national TV.
Do you feel like your attitude towards women has changed since having daughters?
Nah, I still look at Pornhub and Blacked is my favorite category.
There were videos that proved he was forcing Adidas executives to watch adult videos of Kim on the clock at his request.
Of Kim?
Yeah, come on. Doesn't he sound like his voice sounds similar? The voice sounds similar.
Did you have a meeting with Adidas and you played?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, what's your perspective on that? And I'll tell you mine.
And it's been long rumored that he has straight up corn playing on a non-stop loop while he is working on music or anything else creative, no matter who is around.
Watching Star Wars on this big screen, and as I started talking about a song, he switched on anal sex.
I mean, a decades-long addiction to lust cannot be good for anyone, and I do think this has factored into his demise.
The fact that I was married to this beautiful person, but I felt like it wasn't enough. I felt like I still needed to look at pornography.
And it also really makes me think that this addiction is likely the reason for his initial infatuation with Kim Kardashian. After all, the whole reason she she became famous was her viral tape with Ray J, something Kanye has admitted to watching many times. I mean, you have to understand that back when it came out, I believe that it made more money than any adult video ever. And so if Kanye saw her as like the top P-star in the world, well, of course he's gonna want that. And if you need further proof that this has always been his crutch, Kanye himself has even noted that finding his dad's Playboy magazine at age 5 permanently altered him, and has in turn led to every one of his decisions, both good or bad, much like a butterfly effect.
Like, for me, Playboy was my gateway into full-on addiction. My dad had a Playboy left out at age 5, and it's affected.
Wait, age 5? You telling me this nigga's how old? Oh, hey Siri, how old is Kanye?
Kanye West
Is 47 years old. I think it's 47. You telling me he's been beating shit since age 5? What's 47 minus 47 minus 5? That's 42. 42 years, my nigga? You've been beating your shit for 42 years? That's crazy. I feel like after like 20, like 21, 22, you gotta stop. I ain't gonna lie, I'm a gooner. I'm a gooner right now. But at the same time, if I wanted to stop right now, I could and get some ass at this current moment. Instead of making these YouTube videos, I could go crazy on the Snapchat, on the I no cap, flash on, filter on, everything. I can go dumb right now. Put in my eyes only, no one would know. It's
Almost
bad looks.
every choice I made for the
I'm
rest
really
of my
homeless.
life from age 5.
Understand that this interview was conducted 5 years ago when Kanye was making his album Jesus is King.
New album. Jesus is King is the name of the album? Yes.
At that time, he was denouncing not only adult content, but also other prevalent themes in his music publicly, like drugs and lust.
That Playboy magazine that I found when I was 5 years old have an effect on my music. It could never be 100% everything it could be, because I had to add that in. Always.
I heard you say with your pastor that you felt like you were making devil's music.
Yeah, because you're such a fucking, oh, I love it. Excuse me, Christian scorecard down a little bit, cursing some more.
Saying that corn should be banned altogether. Then a couple of years later, when he and Kim would get divorced, he would rant that she was trying to turn his daughters into Playboy models, saying that they should not even be allowed to be on TikTok. And now you fast forward to the current time, and he's been parading around his mute wife for the last 2 years, while she wears literally nothing. Like a woman with a saran-wrapped naked body with 3 crackers to her name would have more clothing on than her. And Kanye himself even said that his next big move was to start the biggest adult video company on the planet. So in short, the guy is a massive hypocrite who will speak passionately about whatever he believes at that moment.
He's bipolar. He don't know what he's talking about.
When it completely contradicts some of his previous
simple,
statements.
Is that it's just
not
bipolar.
just sexual. That term actually relates to torture. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like watching people beat each other up on World Star or something.
And as ironic as it sounds, I think the dude who so many consider to be one of the most influential artists of our time is actually too easily influenced, and his ideology has become so black and white that he has begun to come off as more of a shock value caricature of his previous self than anything else. Personally, I do not feel bad for this guy at all. I feel like he's actually had more chances than he really deserved because people loved his music and his personality. But now even all of that sucks. His biggest fans hate his last album Vultures 2, they hate the idea of him bringing AI into mainstream music, and overall he's pretty much completely washed up
how is he
from
gonna
a personality standpoint.
How do you bring AI? Is he gonna feature AI artists? Is he gonna make up? Is Kanye gonna make up an artist off AI and let it and be a feature? Is that what you're telling me? He's gonna make an AI artist and let it be a? What the fuck? That's
artistically and even logically. We talked previously last year about his alleged horrible addiction to nitrous oxide.
Ryan Garcia, this I'm on the nitrous.
And how this evil motherfucker is the one supplying him, allegedly that is. So I'm sure that also has something to do with the deterioration of his mind, but overall, I feel like this guy is really out of excuses. And just like many others out there, he's always liked to blame his downfalls on other people. It was Kim's fault for the divorce. It was the media who made him look crazy. It was the media who ruined his family. It was the media media who took down his empire. Nah, it couldn't have been any of his bad decisions. It couldn't have been him constantly running his fucking mouth and being the biggest brand risk literally on earth. There's so many people out here who run around doing this exact same shit. And to me, that's how you end up in a situation where you are spiraling out of control and you're surrounded by either no one because you burnt all your relationships already, or all that's left around you is yes men. But either way, it's obviously not good. And the people I really feel bad for are the huge Kanye fans. I mean, Jesus. This has literally been the definition of a crash out. But I want to know what you guys.
There's this dude in my middle school. He's the biggest Kanye fan, and he's a Luka. And not a Luka. He's a Mavs fan. Imagine being a Mavs fan and a Kanye fan in the same week. Imagine being a Kanye fan and a Mavs fan. You lose Luka, your generational player, the player you've been building based off for the past 5 years. Everything the Mavs did was based off Luka. If Luka didn't like it, the Mavs would have got rid of it. If Luka liked it, they would have added more. Anything Luka said, it goes. He just got rid of him. Now Kanye's tripping, talking about Nazis. Like, oh yeah, GG's. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna have to check up on dude, cause I know he's going through it bad. Okay.
Think down below. I also want to thank you guys for watching today's video, dropping a like and subscribing. Are y'all still going to be bumping that new Kanye? What do you guys think about AI music? Either way, y'all know it's been your boy the Tan Superman. And some other out of control rappers out here need to be covered, so I'm out.
Alright, good vid, Jamari. I fuck with this, but let's go come share and
shit, I really love you, my passion. Hold on, act like you no groupie. I can't put you on no mattress, you gon' have me looking stupid. I be riding with the ratchet, but I'm